Are you excited the directors come in and get to share your ideas about the music video?
Yes, I'm excited, girl.
Yeah.
You just don't know.
What's wrong?
You know, you did take it a little overboard, Minnie.
Hold on. What?
She get mad.
Babe, I'm not mad.
Gentlemen, you are both the father. Yes.
The baby definitely looks like Nico and Tanya. I'm over Juicy and mouth. She needs to cut it out talking about Nico and Vaughn being Tahiri's dad. Juicy is just spewing some.
What really happened to the cast of Little Women Atlanta? From shocking breakups and emotional comebacks to motherhood milestones, major feuds, and career pivots, the lives of these iconic women have taken dramatic turns in 2025. Some have stepped into the spotlight in powerful new ways, while others have quietly faded from view or faced heartbreaking realities. Whether you're a longtime fan or just catching up, this video dives into where they are now and how life has changed for them. But whose story took a tragic turn? Who found unexpected love? And who walked away from it all? Let's find out as we count down the past and current cast of Little Women Atlanta. You won't believe where some of them ended up. Number 9. Melissa Hancock. Melissa Hancock received national media attention after being involved in a serious incident that resulted in her being sent to prison. In November 2017, she was in a car crash that caused the death of 29-year-old U.S. Coast Guard Petty Officer Daniel Dill. The collision happened in Virginia Beach, Virginia. At the time, Hancock was under the influence of alcohol and was driving in the wrong direction on Interstate 264. Her car hit Dill's 2009 Mazda head-on. Dill had been on his way to pick up his wife, who was out celebrating her birthday with friends. He was severely injured and taken to a nearby hospital, but doctors were unable to save him. He passed away the next day. Officials later stated that Hancock's blood alcohol concentration, BAC, was over twice the legal limit, which impaired her ability to operate a vehicle safely. After she was arrested, Hancock was formally charged with DUI maiming, involuntary manslaughter, and driving the wrong way. During her trial, she admitted guilt to the involuntary manslaughter charge and several related offenses. In 2018, the court sentenced her to 16 years in prison for her role in the crash. The sentence was based on the serious nature of the incident. Prosecutors pointed out that Hancock had consumed a large amount of alcohol and made the decision to drive, which led to the fatal accident. Dill's family shared their sorrow and described the emotional and lasting impact his death had on their lives. His wife, who had been waiting for him to arrive that night, was left grieving and faced a deeply painful situation. People who knew Dill, both personally and professionally, spoke of him as a committed member of the military and a caring husband. His death occurred as a result of the crash caused by Hancock's actions behind the wheel. Since the court ruling, Hancock has been serving her prison sentence. This case has been widely used to highlight the risks of drinking and driving and the long-lasting effects such decisions can have. While Hancock was once seen in the public eye through her reality TV appearances, this incident marked a major turning point in her life. That one was tragic, but the next story hits even harder. Get ready for an emotional roller coaster. Number 8. Ashley Miss Minnie Ross. Ashley Ross passed away after a serious car accident that happened on April 26, 2020. The crash took place near Old National Highway in Atlanta. Ross, who was 34 years old at the time, lost control of her car while driving. Based on the police report obtained by TMZ, both witnesses and the officer who responded to the scene said that Ross's car went off the road. She then tried to correct it by turning the wheel sharply to the left, which caused her vehicle to enter the opposite lane. There, it collided head-on with another car. The crash caused major damage, and Ross was found unconscious when help arrived. Emergency teams took her to Grady Memorial Hospital, but she passed away the following day on April 27, 2020. Later, officials confirmed that Ross was considered responsible for the crash, News of the incident quickly spread and drew attention from the entertainment world and viewers who had followed her appearances on Little Women, Atlanta. On the show, Ross was known as Ms. Minnie and had gained a strong audience who regularly followed her life and work. Following her death, her boyfriend, rapper Slick Beats, who had been in a relationship with her since late 2019, posted a message on Instagram to express his feelings. In the post, he wrote, "The moment I saw you, I just knew it. I realized that you are all that I have been searching for all my life. I love you today. I love you tomorrow. And I will love you the same 10 years from now. I'm going to miss you, baby girl." This message showed the close bond they had shared. Ross's funeral brought together many people, including her family, friends, and fans, who came to remember and honor her life. During the service, her mother, Tammy Jackson, gave a moving speech. She told those attending that shortly after the crash, her daughter called her at exactly 11:11 p.m. Although Ross didn't say anything, Jackson said she could hear her breathing on the other end of the line. "It gives me a little comfort knowing that she was thinking about me," Jackson said, her voice full of emotion. Ashley Ross's death deeply affected those close to her and those who had supported her throughout her time on the show. Many remembered her for being kind, focused, and committed to her work. Though she is no longer here, the influence she had on her community and her audience continues to be remembered. Number 7. Abira Greene. In the beginning of 2020, Abira Greene was officially confirmed as a full-time cast member for Season 6 of Little Women, Atlanta, securing her role as a consistent part of the show. Abira's path on the series included her work toward a career in music, as well as her efforts to manage parenting responsibilities. As a rapper and performer, she regularly displayed her skills on the show and took chances to work with others and build her name in the entertainment field. Alongside her career, Abira is also a mother to 5 children: Jasper, Jay Henry, Sir, Terbira, and Phoebe. Throughout her time on the show, she talked openly about the difficulty of managing her work and home life. She often made it known that no matter what challenges she faced, her children remained her main concern. During the summer of 2018, Abira was briefly linked to rapper Buntman in a romantic relationship. However, the connection appeared short-lived. Since that time, she has kept details about her personal relationships out of the public eye and continued to focus on her work and raising her children. As of March 2025, Abira remains involved in both entertainment and advocacy work. She has taken her career beyond reality TV by stepping into scripted acting. She secured a role in HBO's series We City, which reflects a shift in her professional path and her interest in expanding her skills as a performer. One significant development in her personal life has been her daughter Phoebe's recent enlistment in the Army. Abira has talked about this openly and shared how it has affected her. She uses her Facebook page, titled Army Mom Abira, to write about the experience and to connect with other parents of military service members. On the page, she speaks about the emotional and practical aspects of having a child in the armed forces. Abira continues to post actively on social media, especially on Instagram at @IamAnlyAbira and Facebook. She uses these accounts to keep her followers updated on her daily life, her work, and messages about staying motivated. In addition to her entertainment career, she also focuses on issues related to fairness and representation, using her online presence to bring attention to topics that impact the communities she supports. For those who want to stay informed about Abira Greene's current projects and personal updates in 2025, her social media channels remain the most direct way to follow her. Whether she is involved in music, acting, or community work, she continues to pursue her goals and share her journey with the public. Number 6. Emily Fernandez and Brie Barlup. Emily Fernandez and Brie Barlup gained attention when they first appeared on Little Women Atlanta. Before joining the reality series, both of them worked as club dancers. Their performances highlighted their energy and strong friendship. Their close connection and outgoing personalities helped establish them as a well-known pair in the show's early seasons, which later led to their participation in both Little Women Atlanta and its spin-off, Little Women Dallas. After the first season of Little Women Atlanta, Emily and Bree moved to Dallas and became cast members on Little Women Dallas. Their involvement brought additional interest to the new series, and they quickly developed a strong group of followers. When the Dallas spin-off came to an end, both women returned to Little Women Atlanta for its 5th season. Their return reconnected them with the original cast and brought them back into the main storyline of the show. However, despite their history as a close team, changes occurred in their relationship. While Bree was expected to appear in the next season of Little Women Atlanta in 2020, Emily did not return. By late 2019, online discussions and reports suggested that the two had experienced a disagreement, which caused them to end their friendship and professional partnership. During an Instagram live session, Cordero Woodha Bowen, the father of Bree's 2 sons Malik and Carter, shared his view on what happened. He said that Bree ended the friendship without warning. According to Bowen, Bree simply woke up one morning and decided she no longer wanted to be friends with Emily. This statement surprised many viewers, as the two women had been seen together often for many years. Although the exact cause of their disagreement was not made public, several sources stated that their bond had been damaged beyond repair. Emily's decision not to return to the show in 2020 marked a noticeable change, as she had been part of the main cast for several seasons. Her exit raised questions among fans about her future plans. Bree, on the other hand, continued to appear occasionally on the show, keeping some connection with the franchise. At present, both women have shifted their focus to personal matters and careers outside of reality television. Emily has kept a low public profile, while Bree continues to stay active online, where she shares posts about her life and her role as a mother. Although they no longer work together or appear as a team, Emily and Bree, once known as the Cheeks, played a meaningful role in the earlier seasons of Little Women Atlanta. Their time on the show remains a recognized and remembered part of the series. That falling out was shocking, but what comes next might just leave you speechless. Number 5. Tanya Scott. When Tanya first appeared on Little Women Atlanta, she was 26 years old and already raising 3 children, Jaidan, Luna, and Tahiri. Her life as a mother played a major role in her storyline on the show. She often spoke about the rewards and struggles of parenting, while also trying to reach her personal and work-related goals. She shared her experiences with co-parenting, managing relationships, and working toward a stable future for her family. A key part of Tanya's time on the show was her relationship with Nico Cobb, the father of 2 of her children. Their relationship had challenges, especially around how they shared parenting duties. Discussions about Nico's role or lack of involvement in their children's lives came up often, leading to disagreements and emotional moments during the show. In addition to her family life, Tanya became known for her strong interest in natural wellness and health. She regularly talked about her belief in alternative healing, eating plant-based foods, and giving birth without medication. These interests were part of her daily routine, and she often explained how she used them in her parenting and personal care habits. Tanya tried to share what she learned with others who were interested in a similar lifestyle. Although her presence on the show grew over time, Tanya decided to leave Little Women Atlanta after season 4. She did not give a public explanation for her choice to leave, but some viewers believed that she wanted to focus more on her family and her own projects, away from the pressures of reality television. Since stepping away from the series, Tanya has kept most of her life out of the spotlight. She posts online from time to time, giving small updates about what she is doing, but for the most part, she has stayed away from public life and the entertainment world. Her time on the show is still remembered, especially because she offered a different viewpoint focused on parenting and healthy living. Even though she is not currently active in television, Tanya Scott's time on Little Women Atlanta is still mentioned by viewers who followed her story. Many people recall her openness about raising children and her approach to natural wellness during her time on the show. Number 4. Tiffany Monie Cashette. Tiffany Monie Cashette has been part of Little Women Atlanta since the very beginning of the show. Over the seasons, she built a steady audience who followed her personal story. In the first episode of Season 5, Monie left the show in a decision that surprised many. She moved back to Texas. Her choice was linked to a legal matter involving custody. After a difficult legal process, Monie was told by her attorney that she no longer had custody of her son, Derek D. II Becton Jr. Wanting to be near him, she decided to return to Houston, placing her responsibilities as a mother above her work in reality television. Even though Monie was no longer part of the show for a period of time, her story continued. She later confirmed that she would be returning full-time for Season 6, which was scheduled to air in the fall. Her announcement gained attention from people who had followed her journey and were interested in her return to the cast. Monie's private life has also drawn public interest. In 2017, she married Moreland Ragland. Their wedding was featured in a Lifetime special called Monie Gets Married. The marriage later ended, and in June 2019, Monie posted on Instagram to share that they had divorced after 2 years. After that, she kept most details about her romantic life private, choosing to put more attention on her professional goals and personal development. Outside of reality TV, Monie began exploring other areas of work. In 2020, she appeared in a 2016 drama film titled Jericho, taking on an acting role that showed a new side of her career path. She also started her own business projects. Monie launched a line of t-shirts and began working on a shoe brand called Monie Rose. The brand focuses on creating fashionable footwear that suits the needs of little women. Her work also extends into charitable efforts. After losing her mother to scleroderma, Monie became involved with non-profit organizations that support awareness and research for the disease. She has taken part in efforts to support people affected and help bring more attention to the cause. By March 2025, Monie will continue to take part in the entertainment world. She manages her television work, business plans, and advocacy efforts. She remains active on social media, especially Instagram, where she shares news about her latest work and personal updates with those who follow her. Number 3. Samantha Ortiz. Samantha Ortiz first appeared on Little Women Atlanta as a guest during Season 2. She later became a full-time cast member in Season 4. Her addition brought a different point of view and a new presence to the series. Samantha was often recognized for staying calm during tense moments and for focusing on her goals. Throughout her time on the show, she talked about her hopes for the future and her interest in creating a stable and independent life beyond reality television. While several of her co-stars were deeply involved in music or performance, Samantha chose to explore other types of business, showing interest in building something of her own. Just before the start of Season 5, Samantha announced that she would not be returning to the show. She did not explain her decision in great detail. However, there was talk online that she may have wanted to remove herself from the stress and arguments that sometimes came with being on a reality show, and instead put her time into reaching personal and professional goals. Compared to others on the show who were more involved in frequent conflicts, Samantha often took the position of peacemaker, which some believe may have influenced her decision to step away. After leaving Little Women Atlanta, Samantha stayed active on social media. She continued to share updates with her followers, including news about her work, her life outside the show, and her personal projects. Some viewers supported her choice to step away from television, viewing it as a way for her to move toward a more private and focused lifestyle. By 2025, Samantha has remained mostly out of the spotlight in the entertainment world. She appears to be concentrating on her personal life and building her career outside of television. She has not made any official announcements about returning to the series, but people who followed her on the show still show interest and hope she might appear again in the future. Number 2. Amanda and Andrea Salinas. Amanda and Andrea Salinas first gained public attention as club dancers before rising to recognition on the Lifetime reality series Little Women Atlanta. Their close bond as twin sisters, along with their noticeable on-screen presence, helped them become well-known early on in the series. Over the years, both Amanda and Andrea have experienced changes in their personal lives and careers, which has kept their supporters interested in their ongoing story. Amanda's relationship with Jordan Castillo eventually led to marriage on August 25, 2018. Their connection, which had developed over several years, continues to be a central part of Amanda's life. At the same time, Andrea has been involved in an on and off relationship with Chris Fernandez for more than 7 years. Together, Andrea and Chris have 3 children, Andre, Aubrey, and Anaya. Andrea has regularly given followers a look into her life as a parent, sharing both joyful and difficult moments while raising her children. Outside of television, the twins have taken part in creative projects. In May 2019, Amanda and Andrea became involved in the music scene. They worked with other Little Women Atlanta cast members, Brie Barlup and Emily Fernandez, on a track called Project X. The song's music video, released in June 2019, gained attention on YouTube, reaching over 1 million views in just 16 days. This step into music allowed them to expand their personal brand and show their interest in more than just reality television. As of 2025, both Amanda and Andrea remain very active online, especially on Instagram and TikTok. Through these platforms, they share updates about their personal lives, careers, and time together as sisters. Many people continue to follow their posts and keep up with what they are doing. On January 31st, 2025, Amanda posted a relaxed but eye-catching photo on Instagram, possibly a selfie, with someone else in casual clothing. This post, similar to her others, received a lot of attention from fans who were curious about the context. Earlier that same month, on January 6th, Andrea posted a selfie with Amanda. The image highlighted their connection as sisters and received many responses from those who have followed their journey. On TikTok, their content continues to reach large audiences. The hashtag #TinyTwinsAmanda and Andrea Now 2025 has been used in millions of posts. Fans use it to show appreciation, post favorite clips, and take part in their shared history online. Amanda and Andrea use the platform to post brief videos that include everyday moments, lighthearted skits, and collaborations with others. While not much is currently known about their professional plans in 2025, Amanda and Andrea Salinas continue to stay visible and active. Whether appearing on television, creating music, or sharing content through social media, the pair, known as the Tiny Twins, have built a lasting presence in the entertainment world. This one had the drama and the glow-up, but number 1 takes it to a shocking new level. Number 1. Shirlene, Ms. Juicy Baby, Pearson. Before gaining wider recognition through Little Women Atlanta, Ms. Juicy was already well known for her work on The Ricky Smiley Show. The show, which aired nationwide, featured her regularly as a voice that sparked lively discussions. Her unique voice and quick comments helped her stand out in the program. In January 2020, she shared that she would no longer be part of the radio show. According to reports at the time, she did not receive a contract renewal for that year. With her time on the radio coming to an end, she began turning more of her attention to television and other career paths. Outside of reality TV, Ms. Juicy also acted in scripted shows. One of her better-known roles was a recurring part in Claws, a comedy drama series on TNT set in a nail salon. Her work on the show gave her a chance to take on a different kind of role and helped show her ability to move between reality and traditional television formats. On April 28, 2022, Ms. Juicy experienced a serious medical emergency when she had a stroke. She was hospitalized, and the news led to many people offering her their support online. She remained in the hospital for several weeks before being released in May 2022. After leaving the hospital, she began recovery, which included both speech and physical therapy. These steps were part of her effort to regain her strength and rebuild her physical and communication abilities. As of March 2025, there has not been much public information about her recent work or upcoming appearances. Still, she continues to stay in touch with her audience through social media, where she shares updates about her health and occasionally posts encouraging messages. On January 5th, 2025, Ms. Juicy turned 53 years old. This marked another important point in both her personal and professional timeline. Although there are currently few public details about what she may be working on next, people interested in her journey can find the latest updates by following her official social media pages or checking current entertainment news. Whether or not she returns to TV or takes on new types of projects, Ms. Juicy's long career in both radio and television remains a significant part of her public identity. Which Little Women Atlanta cast member's 2025 journey surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments below. We'd love to hear your thoughts. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe for more updates and check out one of the 2 videos on your screen to keep watching. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you in the next one.